Imagine living in a world where access to information is limited. Strange laws are in every corner of life, and even the color of cars is controlled by the government. This is just a part of the shocking realities that are happening in Turkmenistan, one of the most closed countries in the world. Yes, this is Turkmenistan, a country whose facts may shock you. Do you want to know more? So join us to travel deep into the secrets and wonders of this unknown country. Number 10. Wedding Center. On behalf of the government, wedding centers are free to be available to couples. In Turkmenistan, an interesting action has been made by the government, including wedding centers for free. This policy has been adopted with the aim of supporting young people and reducing marriage costs. In these centers, various facilities for the wedding ceremony are provided, and couples can host their wedding celebration using these free services. This action can help young people without worrying about high costs to keep their marriage ceremony with good quality. Number 9. Families with 3 children and more get a house and a car for free. In Turkmenistan, there are incentive policies for large families. These policies are aimed at encouraging population growth and supporting families. One such policy includes providing free housing and cars to families with 3 or more children. With these measures, the government of Turkmenistan seeks to improve the living conditions of families and encourage them to increase the number of children. This type of support can help reduce financial pressure on large families and help them manage life better. Number 8. Severe restrictions on travel abroad. Obtaining a passport in Turkmenistan is a complicated and difficult process. Citizens have to go through many steps and obtain various permits from government authorities to get a passport. This process can involve multiple security checks and approvals. Even if a person has a passport, they need an exit permit to travel abroad. This permit may only be issued for a limited period, and the reasons for travel must be specified. For example, medical or educational trips may be authorized, but tourist or personal trips are not easily approved. Those who travel abroad may face difficulties when returning to Turkmenistan. Authorities may restrict people from returning or ask them for information about their travel and activities. Number 7. Gives gifts to all women on March 8. In Turkmenistan, March 8th, known as International Women's Day, is celebrated in a special way. On this day, the government gives gifts and prizes to all women. These gifts usually include cash, gifts, and various packages. This custom somehow shows appreciation for women and their role in society, and is considered as part of government policies to promote and protect women's rights. This action has made March 8th in Turkmenistan a special and important day for women, and they are given special respect and attention on this day. Number 6. Embezzlement and bribery are free. The country ranks 19th in the ranking of the worst embezzlement and bribery countries. Turkmenistan is one of the countries that does not have a good position in the world rankings due to the problems of corruption and abuse of power. International organizations such as Transparency International usually publish reports on corruption and bribery in different countries. These reports include criteria such as government transparency, law enforcement, and the presence of corruption in various sectors. In many cases, citizens of Turkmenistan are forced to pay bribes in order to receive public services such as passports, business licenses, or even medical care. This problem has caused many people without proper financial ability to be deprived of basic services. In the whole country, bribery is rampant in the same way that the police can take a bribe from the driver because the car is not clean. Number 5. The solitude of the city. The streets in cities are almost empty until 8 o'clock in the evening, and there is no one except construction workers in the whole city. In Turkmenistan, especially in the capital and some other cities, it is observed that the streets and urban areas are usually quiet after 8 p.m. This situation can be due to various reasons, including special working hours, social and cultural restrictions, lack of nightlife, and construction activities. Number 4. Shops open after 8 o'clock. After 8 o'clock, some cafes and restaurants open and it gets a little crowded, but they should be closed at 10 p.m. In Turkmenistan, there are strict rules and regulations regarding social activities and businesses. One of these rules includes time limits for the opening of cafes and restaurants. According to these rules, many cafes and restaurants are allowed to be open only until 10 p.m. These regulations have been established in order to control social activities at night and maintain public order. Despite these restrictions, some cafes and restaurants get a bit crowded after 8 p.m. as people take advantage of the limited opportunity to have fun and hang out. However, these strict regulations have had a significant impact on social life and nightlife in the country. Number 3. Tourists are not allowed to go out at night. Tourists are not allowed to be outside after 11 p.m. In Turkmenistan, there are restrictions on nighttime activities for tourists and even citizens. These restrictions are applied for various reasons, including maintaining public order, security, and controlling social activities. One of these regulations is the ban on the presence of tourists in the streets and public places after 11 p.m. This law means that tourists must return to their accommodation before 11 p.m. and refrain from loitering outside. This restriction is normally monitored by police forces, and heavy fines may be imposed in case of violation. This type of regulation can have a great impact on the tourist experience, as it prevents them from using the night hours for recreation and sightseeing. Number 2. It is forbidden to own a non-white and silver car, and only the president has a green car. In Turkmenistan, there are laws that severely limit the color of cars. This country is one of the few countries that has strict rules regarding the color of cars. Most cars should be white or silver, and other colors are rarely seen on the country's roads. According to the authorities, this law was established for cultural and health reasons, because they believe that white color represents purity and freshness. But some believe that these laws are mostly applied for social control and order. Interestingly, the only exception to this rule is the president of Turkmenistan, who is allowed to have different colored cars, and he is known to use green cars. This issue shows a kind of symbolism and social differences in this country. Number 1. Marriage with a Turkmen girl is equivalent to $50,000. Whoever wants to marry a Turkmen girl must deposit $50,000 into the government account. In Turkmenistan, there are laws that restrict marriage to Turkmen citizens, especially Turkmen women. These restrictions include foreigners who intend to marry a Turkmen citizen. One of these restrictions is the payment of a dowry or marriage fee to the government of Turkmenistan. According to this law, a foreigner who wants to marry a Turkmen girl must deposit an amount equal to $50,000 to the government account. This amount is considered as a financial guarantee to secure the future of the spouse and prevent possible financial problems in the future. These types of laws are usually enacted to protect citizens' rights and prevent them from being exploited, but they may cause many restrictions on choosing a life partner and international marriages. I hope you enjoyed this amazing journey into the heart of Turkmenistan, one of the most mysterious countries in the world. The shocking facts we have reviewed together are only part of a larger story. If this video was interesting for you, I will be happy if you like it and share your comments with us. Your comments not only motivate us, but also help us make future videos better. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of the next videos. In future videos, we will continue to explore lesser-known parts of the world and introduce fascinating facts. Until then, take care and keep exploring the world and searching for wonders. Bye.